So, as you can see, I am in my car. I've just arrived at the gym. You would have just seen that I had my Kodiak cakes with berries and peanut butter for breakfast, and that was going to be my pre-workout meal. Then I ended up watching a bit of Offspring. So when it was time to leave for the gym, I was still a little bit peckish, so I just had an apple in the car on my drive here because it's about a 20-minute drive to my gym. And I also had a black coffee. I'm going to be training chest and tries today, so I'm going to go do that now. And I'll probably see you at my next meal, and I think I'll have a sit down chat a little bit later on, and I guess sort of run you through where I'm at the moment in terms of my nutrition and my training and my mental health. So yeah, let's do that. Okay, so for my next meal slash snack, I'm just going to put a little bit of this cashew and almond granola, and then I put a little bit of the Loving Earth bikinis, which I love. They're so good. They're just really expensive. And then I'm going to throw in some of this Super Boost mix. It's just got lots of raw nuts, some dried fruits, and also bits of chocolate in there. And then I'm going to have some blueberries and almond milk on top of that. And this is the vanilla one, which I love. And it just ties it all together really well. So that's going to be my little afternoon snack. Okay, so I thought I would just jump on quickly and have a bit of a chat with you guys about where I'm at and what's been happening. I apologize for the very poor lighting. It's only like 5 to 6, but it's so dark at the moment. And my apartment is already dark at the best of times, so I've just got all the lights on and I'm trying. But it's not very flattering, and I don't have any makeup on as well, so whatever. I'm not going to put makeup on just to film a little bit of the vlog. So anyway, as you would have seen today, I've just been doing a bit of a full day of eating. At the moment, I am not tracking calories or macros or anything. I'm not following any plans. I'm just eating. And the reason that I'm just eating is because I got to a point where I was trying to track every day, as you would have seen in my last video, and I just couldn't do it. And I ended up sort of binging a lot, and it would be days in a row where I would just binge and binge and binge. And it was bad. It was really bad, and I have put on a significant amount of weight. And I'm not really comfortable with where I'm at anymore, at all, but it happens, and I'm still the same person, and I still believe in the same things, and I still want to share the same messages. It doesn't matter if I'm heavier. I don't know how much heavier I am because I have not weighed myself at all this month, and maybe the last week of June. So I've been weighing myself, but I actually haven't been looking at it. So I know that I've put on weight because you can see it in my face, and a lot of my clothes don't fit me anymore, which is really, really hard, and my anxieties come back quite significantly. Like, it's really hard for me to get ready and leave the house now, and I've had many meltdowns and many tears, but I am working on it. So I have actually started seeing a psychologist who specializes in eating disorders and body image, and I've had 2 sessions with her now, and we're doing sort of a mix of different things. So we're doing some schema therapy and some basic CBT for eating disorders. I have found it really helpful so far. I really like her, and she, as a mental health professional myself, and someone who works in the field of mental health and has for nearly 5 years now, it is actually really hard to put your hand up and say, I need help and I need to go see someone, when I work with psychologists every day. But I know that if I want to be the best version of me, that it is something that I need to do, and it's something that I need to work on now. I don't want to get further along into my adulthood and have all these issues keep arising every time something changes with my body. Like, I'm gonna have kids one day and that means weight gain, and I don't want to spiral into this massive deep dark hole at a time that's supposed to be joyous. And that's just one example, like I'm sure there's many. But so I'm working on it for me, because I shouldn't have to feel anxious every time I go out to see my friends or want to go do something. So I'm getting help. It has been really good so far, and I'm actually really glad that I've done it, because I know that the longer that I put it off, the kind of worse that my mood gets. So I have been quite depressed in the past, and last time I seen a psychologist, it was actually because I had dysthymia, so I had quite a chronic low mood for months and months and months, and nothing was making it better. So I just did some talk therapy with a psychologist, and it was helpful for the things that I was going through at that time, but it was definitely not helpful in terms of body image and my binge eating issues, because they were kind of happening around the same time. So that's why I've decided to see someone new. So that's what I'm doing. I don't have a coach at the moment. I don't have any goals in terms of weight loss. I'm just trying to ride this wave and get through it all and see where I end up. Hopefully not 21 kilos heavier like last time, but we will see. So in terms of my training, I am still injured, but my hamstring is so much better. I would say that it's probably maybe 65 to 70% back to normal. I have an appointment with the sports physio in another 2 weeks, and I will find out then kind of where I can go with my training. So I seen him 2 weeks ago, and we tried to deadlift, but basically my left glute, which is the injured hamstring side, wasn't activating when I was deadlifting, which means if it's not activating, all of the load that I'm lifting is going straight through my hamstring, which is what we want to avoid, because that will just put more stress on the hamstring. So for the last 2 weeks, I've been doing lots of unilateral work trying to get my glute activating properly again. And then I'm going to try and deadlift and test it on the weekend with my strongman coach George. Andrew and I train with him every Saturday, so he's gonna check it out for me and see if there's any improvement there. And yeah, I'll just keep doing, so I'm doing the rehab three times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then I am doing back and biceps Tuesdays and tricep and chest on Thursdays, and then on the weekend we just do whatever we can. So that's where my training's at. I'm actually pretty fed up with it and over it. Like, I'm so bored of doing the same shit every single day, every single week. Like, done. I want to be back doing deadlifting and squats and just, yeah. So I'm going to work out what I'm going to do in terms of that. I'm leaning more towards going maybe down the strong man woman kind of style of training for the future. I don't know if I'll compete again. I'm not gonna say never, but it will definitely not be in the near future. I guess it's hard to say if comps are what triggers my binge eating. It's difficult because this post-comp wasn't ideal in terms of being so injured, stress at work, financial stress. There was just so much going on that it kind of made it really difficult. And I did get to like 12 to 14 weeks post-comp with absolutely no issues. It wasn't until that kind of 14-week mark where things started to go a bit pear-shaped. But yes, so I'm going to make a decision. I'm going to talk to George and see what he thinks about a training program. The goal is definitely not going to be to lose weight. That's not something that I can do at the moment. I think that would be really counterintuitive to what I'm trying to achieve with the psychologist and my body image and things like that. So at the moment, I'm just taking it as it comes, really. And in terms of nutrition, I am just eating to try and nourish my body. My skin's all broken out from all the crap and the binges, so I'm just trying to eat to feel good. If I want chocolate, I will eat chocolate. If I want a brownie, I'll eat a fucking brownie. I'm just going with it at the moment. But yes, so that is where I'm at. Things are getting better. I haven't actually binged for over a week and a half, nearly 2 weeks actually, which is amazing. So that is where I'm at. I am going to finish the rest of this video with the rest of the full day of eating. I'm actually going to watch The Lion King tonight with Andrew, so we're going to get something to eat at Chadstone and then go to the movie, which will be good. Probably gonna have a salted caramel choc top because they're amazing. And yes, so enjoy the rest of my full day of eating. If you want to see more videos, make sure you subscribe to my channel, give this video a like, and if you have anything else that you want to see, maybe just leave a comment down below and I will definitely try and include it in my next video. I'm filming on my shitty iPhone at the moment. My good iPhone broke, but I definitely want to try and get a calendar. Wow. I want to get a new camera and continue filming for my channel in the future. So yeah, enjoy the rest of the video.